Okay, I see the little waves. That's good. Hi, Blue Griffin. Good with the changeling. I was listening to some JoJo, but Twitch notified me of you streaming. Well, that's up to you, hey Drog. Reality check. Hey, what up? And got Princess Peach Showtime today and got through the first big boss and saw that you were on. Nice. Less than 2 minutes left. So far, no one's joined the call. I'm guessing they're probably up to something. Use the Barbie. Hello, you two. Yep. I'm guessing you use, what is it, the Carl bot? Because I took out Mr. Meeseeks when I found out that it was supporting NFTs. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to use that now. I might can. Yeah, because I was go ahead. Okay. This is how Melody tests out her gaming PC that she's had since 2015. It uses Windows 7, a Flash player, and it has a disc reader. Are you fucking serious? There's a Barbie Ouija board? I'm going to go ahead and link this in the chat. I would expect something like Ken to do something like that if you've seen the Barbie movie. I wouldn't touch it either. Okay, so apparently, according to Lesbian Percy Jackson, oh, that's straight out of 2006. You won't catch me having that Barbie item. Well, of course I don't expect you having that. It's Eve Potato. Well, that's an interesting thing to come into, but hello, everyone. Oh, time is already up. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my camera. There we go. Oh, no, wait a minute. Shit, hang on. Back it up. Something I forgot to do is window projector. There. Let's see how well this transitions. Alright, good. Excuse me. Yeah. So, after following the method of just, because Shuka and Snick, you weren't there when I was there. I was all by myself last time I was doing this. I've been sorting out all these Perler beads. I decided the quickest way to do this, because these big sandwich bags are in various assortments of different colors. Like, this is variations of, like, red and pink. One is in variation of pink, green. One in purple and blue. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I completely misworded that. But it has been very useful as I... Let me try to enlarge this a little bit. I'm almost done. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've had this for a very long time. I think I've had it for almost a year. And this was drawn by Baja Griffin. They're a wonderful artist. Well, I mean, yeah. Kind of does. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's no fun. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Shit, I think I'm gonna need another assortment of some kind for the greens. Shit. Trying to remember what else. That's for the clear that I've yet to continue sorting out more of. These are for the browns. There's not much browns. These are for the purples. Those are for the pinks and reds. I mean, yeah, that's why I have it up. Oh. I think I have a few more from the living room. I'll be right back. Oh, a gift set. Oh, shit. Ivory the Bashful. Thank you for that. Wow. 10 out of 30. Oh, that's quite a lot. Alright, so I finally have a color to sort out for the next batch of colors. And that was very tedious of me to say that. That could be for blues. There. That looks pretty rich right there for there's always next year, but do you want to know why vampires hate garlic? Because they have certain ingredients that don't resonate well with their bodily functions. Yeah, I have a feeling of that too. But yeah, chat, they can't garlic these nuts. But yeah, chat, I'm going to BabsCon this year. I bet Def would want to go at that point too. Let's see what goes there. Yeah. I still have to look over the chart to see what their schedules are. But they had some pretty interesting panels. I don't go to cons that often. Most of the time is because I can't afford it. Especially like more than ever with a bunch of financial bullshit that I'm still dealing with. I still have yet to file my taxes. I got to get that taken care of. Yeah. Why, did you not file your taxes either? Oh. I feel stupid. I just remembered the better way of keeping myself, like, occupied with all this. Instead of just going through that entirely, I always scoop them up in these small things. Those little tiny bowls here. Yeah, just focus on this little batch. I can just round this in. So it's like, what? 7 bowls. Ooh. So Ivory the Bashful, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Oh, that's good. Hopefully it's a fun job. I'm doing good. I just remembered. Wait. Yeah, I just now remembered. I don't think the chat can hear the Discord call. Oops. Hang on. Let me fix that. Okay, and it doesn't seem to be working for some reason. Okay, that should work. Okay, say something.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
Hallelujah.
We're no longer just sounds in the air.
Well, at the very least, there were some things you did mention that that I think may have been too personal. That'd be better on private. But
yeah.
But speaking of what is it? Filing taxes and such.
Yeah.
Apparently, I got some email, and basically, I had a big thing of student loans. They're forgiven.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that was supposed to be rolling out over the course of last month, this month especially, and then I think the last of it is next month.
Yeah, so that was just a huge relief off of my shoulders, because...
Yeah, those student loans can be daunting.
Oh, yeah, no, it was daunting me since, like, last year. Because the crazy thing is, when the pandemic happened, I received an email from whoever held my student loans saying that they were put on hold because everybody had to stay at home and all that crap. It came back and I had over $900 worth of late fees. I'm like, excuse me? And that was just piling on to what was originally 12 grand. No, 11 grand. And then it got built up to 12 grand. So it was like, that's $12,000 I would have to pay off.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
No, it wasn't.
I would have fought them on the late fee overcharge.
Yeah, because it's like, you didn't tell me when that was happening. Oh, yeah, we're moving this to a different company brand. I'm like, okay. And that was how I found out about it.
It's like, okay, you're telling me this now when, one, you're not even going to be taking care of it, and two, you were told by the government you can't do that. Cool.
Well, it was forgiven, which means it was paid off and such. And I even went into my account and looked at it again. Nope, it says it's all paid off. I'm like, you know what? Cool.
Always got to double check just to make sure.
Yeah, I know. Because emails are only something to be taken with a pinch of salt. So logging into my account, and that's like completely off my shoulders. So I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
I think that's why they got forgiven. Because I think they may have... shit. Because, like... Go ahead.
Sorry. I was going to say, that was something that they'd been talking about over the course of all 4 years that the president has been in office, is people, they've been really trying to push for the student loan forgiveness. And they were almost there 2 years ago, and then somehow it got slammed down and got sent back to square one. So the fact that they actually managed to find a way to push it through, finally.
Okay, yeah.
My brother was keeping up with it. That's the only reason why I know.
Just had to leave because I was at Wendy's. Saw some new junkies. I know that's a relief. Yeah. In fact, if I could. See if I can find it. No, not that one. Here we are. Forgiveness of your student loans. Dear Brad, congratulations. The Biden-Harris administration has forgiven your student loans listed below with nil not in full. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh.
I mean, that's good that they forgave him, though.
Yeah. Such a big relief.
Yeah, I finally got my, I was able to get my last financial aid for the semester finally, so I used it to at least pay half of my bills. So I only have halfway more to go, and I'm just like, please let me get more on my paycheck this next time around so I could finish paying that off. Because now I have to wait until July, August to upgrade my computer.
Fun.
Yeah, because my computer is straining, and I don't know what to do anymore with it, because it's like, I try to, like, work with it, but then it's just like, no, we don't want to work with it, and it's like, why you do this to me?
Yeah, no, sorry, no.
Yeah,
Snick knows what I was referencing.
yeah.
I mean, the good thing is I am going to be upgrading to an i7, so it'll run a lot more faster and better than what I have now.
That's good.
Because I have an i5 right now, and I feel like that I'm pushing it for more than I should. Especially since it's a laptop.
Yeah, hun, I'm gonna be honest, you are pushing it pretty hard. Now, granted, you kind of need to.
Yeah.
But at the same time...
Yeah. Yeah, so that would be nice. Finally being able to pay my bills off. Upgrade the computer finally. And also helping my mom with paying our new phone bill that we're going to have, because my mom told me today they're upgrading their phone plan.
I love the Magical Star says, if Biden has done one thing in the 4 years, he got loans forgiven for you.
Yeah, my mom said they're upgrading their phone plan. I'm like, thank you, give us better coverage, please. Because I don't get coverage, well, where I live at all.
Better coverage, thank you, come again.
And to prove point, half the time she calls me, she has to end the call and then recall me almost immediately after, just for it to connect correctly.
Yeah.
So silly.
Yeah, so I mean, the bad thing is I'll be having to pay like $45 for my pension bill, but I'll be making some money anyways. I'll be going to work again, so I'll be able to pay it no matter what. But it's just like I was complaining to my mom about it. I'm like, Mom, I have to like literally start a call, end it, and then call again in order to get through to someone. I'm not a glitchy orca dice.
Glitchy orca dice?
Dice is calling me a glitchy orca in the chat.
Why?
Because of the comment.
For all my problems that I have.
Okay, for a second, I thought the call was glitching out or something.
No.
Ah, Jesus! I heard that sound effect again.
Oh, my voice is getting glitchy. Oh, great.
Okay, so it was the stream. God.
No, I think it was just my end.
But I didn't even notice it.
Yeah, it doesn't. You don't sound glitchy on my end.
It did sound glitchy before.
Technology doesn't like me.
So it was Wushi who sent in that doink fart. And yeah, I call
it on ye technology for making things difficult for my girlfriend.
And yes, I call it the doink fart. Doink. Oh.
Yeah.
The OBS thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, technology isn't like anyone.
Oh no, some of the technology I deal with is terrified of me.
Must be an OBS thing. I do hope that gets fixed.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it. So apparently I've been hearing some mixed reviews about Ghostbusters Frozen Empire.
Oh yeah? Hopefully all good things.
I hear that it's dull. But apparently on Rotten Tomatoes it's at a lower rating than Answer the Call. I'm like, ouch.
Oh great, that's not a good sign.
No, it's not. Now, like, Rotten Tomatoes, it's a site you can trust with a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
There were multiple occasions where, like, I did not agree with some of their listings. Like, one of, if not the biggest example was, have you guys seen Kung Pao Into the Fist?
No.
No.
It's a hilarious movie that parodies, like, the old Kung Fu films from Steve Odekirk. And, the chat's probably going to quote it now, but it's a very, very quotable movie. It had, like, now it has a 13%, but it used to have an 11% on Rotten Tomatoes. Claiming that it was terrible. Like, really? You think the movie was that bad? But I saw that Nostalgia Critic did a review of the movie, and he actually said it best. He thinks the movie came out at the wrong time, and that it would have been much more at home if it came out in either the late 2000s or around the 2010s when YouTube was at their highest peak.
Yeah.
I've already touched upon that before when I was doing one of these type of streams. I feel like I'm repeating myself.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I'm looking on my thing that my mom sent me. My mom sent me a video. They have some serious hail up there right now where she is.
Oh God.
And that's gonna be down hard. I don't know how the animals are dealing with that.
I don't know either.
Like, that's the closest I get to snow right now, because it usually snows only in the winter for them. And then, like, they'll get hail off and on like we do.
I need to watch Kung Pao at some point. It is funny. Like, Riley and I know that movie very well. We quote it so many times. Go get some snacks. Perhaps a carbonated soda. I hope they have ices. I've chosen the large tub. My nipples look like milk duds.
That one's actually one that I recognize.
The nipples look like milk duds?
Yes.
It was, yeah, like I said, it's a very quotable movie. I am a magician. Your clothes are red.
Oh, okay. So your stream is doing also what mine did that one night, where the sound alerts are very delayed when they get shown in the chat.
Oh yeah, I just saw the sound alerts message.
Yeah, it did that to me one night. So what I did is I told people, like, not to do the sound alerts constantly, so that we would give it time to, like, catch up with itself.
That's a shame.
Yeah, or better yet, I just told people, don't do sound alerts. Like, I pinned it in my chat and everything. I'm like, please don't do them.
You know,
it will bother me.
I just noticed this whole time there hasn't been any messages from Nightbot. It hasn't been doing anything as of lately.
Did you set up Nightbot?
Yeah, I set up Nightbot, but it's not sending messages.
That's weird.
It's like every 15 minutes. Well, apparently it's supposed to show a link to my Ko-fi and
Do you have do you have a command for your Nightbot?
I don't know my Nightbot commands.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say like I could have tested it for you to see if it works or not. If like if you had like a command for Ko-fi.
Well, I do have a Ko-fi message on as the timer.
Oh, okay. Hey, Anna Melody, I see you.
Hey, Anna Melody. A first-time chatter. Now, I think I remember watching your stream. You were playing, well, now the name's left my mind, but, it was years ago. I still have those clips. I think it was called Uncharted.
Yeah, probably was that.
She'll probably know.
I tried asking my mom, like, hey, for Christmas, can I get Perler Bead? She's like, no.
Perler beads
why?
can be
She's like,
very messy.
yeah, she's like, with Rudy in the house, no.
And that's your dog?
Yeah, I like to say both my dog and my grandma's dogs are vacuums.
Oh.
Like, they'll eat anything.
They're dogs.
Yeah, that's most dogs.
Yeah, that's most dogs.
Yeah, Rudy just is in a nutshell like that. It's like, ah.
Ah, shit. We just need to get a Wi-Fi adapter and some speakers, and it'll be good to go.
Oh, that's good. I don't like, my thing is, I told my grandma when we got Rudy, I'm like, we are not giving him any table scraps or anything. What does she do? She gives him table scraps. It's like, I tell you not to do something for my dog and you do it anyways.
In my family, it depends on what it is. If it's something that could potentially harm the dog, then we don't do it.
Yeah, I'm just like, nah. I'd rather not have my dogs, like, stalk me for food every time I eat something.
Yeah, that's fair.
Especially since Rudy will get very mouthy, and he will start barking at me if I don't give him, like, the food.
Ah, a talkative one, I see.
Yeah. It's like, I like to tell people, like, he is pretty much a toddler in dog form. He will backtalk you if you say no.
That is fair.
And then don't get me started on the outdoor cats. Our one outdoor cat, every morning, he knows the routine of when he gets fed, and he'll sit by the door and just meow at the door. And then you just have the other cat just sits by the front door and just sits there and, like, you know, just sits there until we open the door, and then she tries to come in the house. I'm like, do you really want to come in the house with two big dogs? Rudy Dice. Rudy is a miniature Australian Shepherd. He just has little dog syndrome. He thinks that he has the right to be a little dog and be very barky like one.
Well, I mean, a lot of dogs are going to be barky, regardless of their age.
Yeah, he thinks just because he's small, he can act like one, and I'm just like, no.
That's not how it works.
That, and also Australian Shepherds are just hyper dogs in general.
Ah, damn it. I put that in the wrong spot. There.
No, but the funny thing is, Dice, our Rottweiler has more talkative genes because he is part Malamute. Everyone says they got ads.
Okay.
Ads. God, I love the ads.
Oh yeah, I could. Never mind, I can't apparently.
What are you trying to do?
I was gonna sit there and be like, all right, I can. Oh, now the ads want to fuck.
I think the ads are random for everyone, Dice.
They are.
They just play at random times for people. I hate that.
I still remember when I first started streaming Final Fantasy VI, and I wanted to just like start it up with like no dialogue or anything because I wanted to show like because the opening sequence to Final Fantasy VI is breathtaking to look at. But as soon as I play it, everybody says, "Oh, I got ads! I got ads!" I'm like, "Oh shit!" Well, there goes the Roman. It was ruined.
Yeah.
Look at them graphics.
Well, SNES graphics, yeah.
I had literally like gotten like a couple games during the Steam sale that they had.
Uh-huh.
Just because I was like, you know what? I have money. I'll just get some of the games from the Steam sale. And I'm trying to remember which ones I bought. I know I bought some of the RPG games.
Nice.
And then I bought Slender the Arrival. Because I was told that version on Steam is the updated one that you're supposed to play. Because the one I was playing on the Wii U never got updated before they shut down the game, shut down the console. And I only got it because I want to try and go through the game for October.
This looks close to yellow.
Because they said that they're making Slender the Arrival co-op.
Slender's still a relevant thing?
I would like to think it kind of is. I think they're trying to make it more relevant again by bringing co-op to the game finally. Which I don't know how that's going to work, but the one thing my friend told me is that it's only going to have co-op for like people who have completed the game. So like, no matter what, I have to complete the game first before even getting co-op.
That's kind of a stupid way to do it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie.
I hope that's not true, because if so, that would suck. Because I don't want to play the game by myself, because I will up and just leave the game if I get jump scared.
And at that point, why bother playing it?
Yeah.
Exactly. I'd like a pound of nuts. That's a lot of nuts! That'd be $4, baby! You want fries with that? I gotta make a movie night where we watch that. It's so funny.
I know that we wanted to finish other movies too. Like, we were wanting to watch the second Kill Bill movie because you guys got me hooked on it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to try to find the version that actually has subtitles on it when Uma Thurman is being trained by that old man who teaches her a bunch of kung fu tricks.
Yeah.
Haven't heard that fries line in a very long time. Yeah, Blue Griffin also gets it. It just left with nuts. Yeah, and seeing that the critics have just like torn apart, I'm like, was it really that bad? No. Yet, ironically, they like the movie Kung Fu Hustle for the kind of the same reasons. No, they just like it because it had better cinematography and had good like action scenes. But the story makes no sense, and the characters were garbage. I don't even know what critics want. How many more times am I going to keep bringing up Kung Pao? I don't know why I keep doing that. It's probably because of just... Hattori Hanzo. Oh, the blade. Having her lines like the fries line at a very long time. The evil councils are aliens, and they're French. Yeah. Well, now I'm trying to like change the subject, and everybody else is quoting it. Hey, Jedi Padawan.
Gotta love the stream delay.
Yeah. Well, even then, they're probably just like processing what was just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Homework.
There actually is a story from several years ago where most critics are idiots. This statement includes you and your colleges. Yikes. But
Colleagues.
Oh.
Bangs on the table. I have an excellent suggestion. Let's change the subject. Colleagues.
Louis.
Yeah, the pronunciation of what Magical Star said at the end there, it was colleagues. I don't know what this colleagues is.
Must have been another typo.
Colleagues. It's a hard word.
But many years ago, shit, I just lost a Perler bead. It just flew off the table. Damn it!
No!
Crap. It's like...
Oh, dear.
Oh, Golden, I think I saw it go next to one of the glass things that you have on the table. I saw the delay. It went on the, yeah, went on the table.
Okay. I thought it flew off the,
You're good.
There we go.
Yeah, it's a good thing I saw the delay. I was like, oh, wait, no, I could look at the stream and be like, oh, it
You know,
went
it's
on the
amazing
table.
that we can use something like our phone to, like, see in the dark.
Yeah, my grandma keeps forgetting that's possible on her phone, and I had to tell her, like, we don't need a flashlight when we go out.
To be honest, there are times when I forget about it.
We don't often see phones as flashlights, that's why.
Yeah. Oh god, now they're quoting everything else like Disney with the Mad Hatter.
Well, no, I was mentioning something about, you know, a certain repeated behavior. Many years ago, back in the Riv Cafe, every couple of hours, somebody was bringing up the song "If We Hold On Together" from The Land Before Time.
Yes, that song.
It's like every couple of hours, "If we hold on together," and somebody in there's like, "No, you brought it up again." It's like every couple of hours. It was like a curse.
Hi, Juke.
Oh, hey, Juke. How's the sorting going? Made a lot of progress. I don't know if you were here in the last stream or not, but basically, I'm sorting out in very general assortments instead of like specific ones, so that way I can go through it faster.
It looks very pretty right now when they're not sorted like this.
Yeah, and like after I'm going through all this, because like, look at this, I'm almost done.
Yeah.
But after that's done, I'm going to go through each of these sandwich bags. These giant sandwich bags that have, like, different variations of, like, whatever colors there are. Like, there's an assortment of... Well, okay, the brown one is a good example because the camera can pick up on it. But, yeah, like, I'm going to start to break down each of them specifically, which should be much easier. Then all the colors will be, like, sorted out. Because I got one of those buckets, and it's, like, giant bucket that are just like all a bunch of shuffled colors. I'm like, who thought that was a bright idea?
Yeah, exactly.
So why am I sorting them? I'm just somebody who prefers to have everything sorted out before I would get started on making something Perler bead wise.
Yeah, that's usually a good idea.
Cause that's for me too, because I have rainbow loom stuff in my room still. So I have all the little rubber bands just sitting in a container.
So I don't have Perler beads, but I do have like necklace type beads, like the plastic and glass ones. and some of them are sorted because they were from my great grandmother.
Ah, yes.
Some of them are not.
Yes, Juke, that is Ocarina of Time shirt. I got that for Christmas a few years ago. You know, at some point, I gotta have like a Super Metroid shirt.
Jedi, why? Why that joke? Why?
Back in the ancient times of NES.
Watch me dance the night away. When they're sorted, do you have any idea what you want to make? Oh, were you just singing that one pop song of Dance the Night Away?
Are you talking about me or the
you?
I think I was, but very poorly.
Dance the night away, da 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 da. When I think of Dance the Night Away, I think of Van Halen. I'm a total dork with rock music, in case that wasn't clear enough.
Oh no, I could not tell at all, considering the previous stream I was a part of.
I forgot about that.
Oh my gosh, Jedi. Why Jedi with the jokes?
If you can't breed your meat, you can't have any pudding.
Bead.
Can't bead your meat. No. Oh.
Yeah, for a second there, I'm just sitting thinking like, oh, breed? Did I hear that? And I just remembered I was sorting out the clips for the top 25 clips of 2023. And one of my favorites from the beginning of the year is Wolfhead reading your message about like what kind of career paths you would take alternatively. And you said you wanted to be a dog breeder. It's like, and he's like, oh
God.
And he's like, okay, so dog, so I'll groomer. It's like a dog groomer. Okay, so you take like 2 dogs and you make a fuck. No, you dipshit! You clean them. And Logic just stepped in like Wolfhead. There are very distinctive. There's a big distinction between what Twitter and political terms of that word and being a dog groomer. A dog groomer is brushing their fur so that it doesn't get matted.
Wasn't that during
Mega Man X?
Yeah, I couldn't. Oh my gosh! Like I was just like, Wolfhead, why? No, that's not the same thing. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I went through a lot to like put together like a top 25 list. Like I've already had some of that clipping planned out. It's just I haven't got around to working on the clip reels, and that's mainly because there were just so many things going on at once.
Yeah.
I think I got myself burned out.
Yeah, and there are also a lot of clips, so.
And not to mention, like, despite that, you know, I mass produce a bunch of videos on my second channel, it rarely ever gets that much attention. Why the hell is the chat, like, being covered up? I just started a new wrestling game today. I'm going to start and create a wrestling version based on you. Okay, Thunder Kid. Also, Wolfhead didn't know what Postman Pat was until I mentioned it to him.
It might be the size of the chat because sometimes the chat does get sized weird. Like when you go into the text box options of the Streamlabs or whatever you're using. Like, you can, like, click the option of the text size, and it can bring it down.
Ah, here we are. Let me see if I can try to... Oh, wait. That didn't make any difference. But...
Oh.
Alright, chat box. Oh. Oh, that needs a lot of help. Let's see, width.
Kuba has apparently just put the first 3 Mega Man X games into his watch list. Oh no, what have you done?
There, it's fixed. We can see the chat. Oh.
Okay, I don't know what's going on there.
for a second I could see the chat on my end when it got moved over. Like, I was able to read everything. I don't know what you did, but like you did it in a certain way where it was visible for like a second and then you moved it back.
Okay, I think I found the problem.
I remember playing wrestling games. There was once, I think it was SmackDown versus Raw 2007? 2005?
Probably
It was
one
one
of
of the
those.
earlier. It was one of the earlier ones, and you actually could have your custom character get customized moves, like a custom set list of moves, and you could create your own finisher. And me, being as childish as I was, I found out that there is a front kick and back kick that perfectly lines up with the crotch of the opponent. And so I spent a very long time making sure that my character would spend effectively an entire minute doing nothing but front kick, back kick, front kick, back kick. Literally spinning around in the arena thing. Just an assault.
I mean, at least it wasn't the same as like whenever I used to play wrestling games with my dad. And I think I told Golden this. My dad used to always get upset because his character would get in trouble because he would grab a chair and hit the referee with it.
Oh no.
And I'm like, Dad, you wonder why you got called out in the game? You're not supposed to hit the referee with a chair.
Dad, the ref is the one who needs to do the countdown. You don't mess with them.
But now my dad doesn't really play wrestling games with me anymore. He says I cheat, and I'm like, I don't cheat.
No, you know what cheats? I saw a video of this. Apparently the hard setting in Mario Kart, the computer players cheat.
Yeah. But yeah, like my dad.
Wait, what setting is that?
Oh.
Are you asking about Mario Kart?
Yeah.
So apparently, the way the computer AI is programmed in Mario Kart 64 is that as you're racing around, periodically there's their own cameras. If they're off camera, they can go through like a banana peel or other kinds of hazards, and just like for a brief second they would stop instead of like a few seconds, and then they just go. They don't spin around. They don't go through any like crucial stunts or anything like that. Or sometimes they go through walls.
Oh, that's evil.
Yeah. And this whole time, because I remember when I was a kid and I was racing with my brother, and he always liked picking the hardest settings, I always got last place. And because it always upsetted me, I didn't want to play it anymore, and he's telling me to grow up and everything. Well, now I know why. It's because I got cheated.
Yeah.
Years and years worth of feeling gaslit right there.
Yeah, my dad's also just the type of person that anytime I am slightly better at a game than him, he just calls me a cheater. I'm like, I'm not a cheater. Like, he even told me I was cheating at Uno. I'm like, how do you cheat at Uno?
Well, technically, if we go by the company behind Uno's rules, we've all been cheating.
All the hits you get on an opponent. Magical Star, try not to say anything bad about my brother. He means well. We were in our teen years, so we would say some more crucial things to each other. But Nintendo...
Yeah, Nintendo and Brett's brother.
But Nintendo, however...
Oh, yeah, no.
Nintendo,
go ham on Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo we can bash about.
Yeah, because they're way, way too protective of their IPs.
Yeah. I think my favorite instance of my dad saying I was cheating was when I used to play Guitar Hero with him.
Uh-huh.
Coming from me, a person who plays guitar in real life, and he was using a controller, I was using the Astro guitar. He claimed I was cheating. I'm like, I'm not cheating. I'm actually knowing how to play guitar.
How fragile is his ego?
My dad just is the type of person. I'm like, Dad, this is what you get for raising me playing games.
There isn't a middle finger emoji, so don't worry.
You're kind of making AI Trump look like a saint. And just by saying that, I'm just like, oh god.
Nintendo of Japan, at least, says Juke. Koopa the Changeling. Dear Nintendo, change your price on your membership.
Oh god, yeah, there's a lot of things.
Like $20. Or is this a different membership that I'm unaware of?
No, I think it's the Switch Online.
That's like $20.
I mean, compared to what it used to be on the other consoles used to have it free where you could be online and play online with your friends.
No, I know. But then, of course, Sony and Microsoft had to waive their freaking subscription fees around, and Nintendo's like, we can do that better. It's cheaper, yes, but the fact that it exists in the first place, you guys can't see it, but
which AI Trump?
You know what I'm.
I think Jedi Padawan Daniel is asking for context on the AI Trump. That's based on the AI president videos. Because in a lot of competitions,
yeah,
Trump does a lot of cheating, or he's kind of a poor sport to a lot of things. Like I've seen one where the presidents are playing Lethal Company, and he's got a bunch of mods where he can actually have footprints to keep track of where he's going. I'm like, well, that's definitely cheating. And Obama can just easily catch him off the bat. No, I think that's a fair assumption.
What's funny is that mod that you're talking about, the footprints thing.
Yeah,
we actually use that in our Lethal Company modded streams.
Boy, I'm pointing the there. Boy, you do something about that.
That is the only thing that actually makes the game easier to do when it works.
Yeah,
that's the issue, though. It doesn't always work.
You know why?
We've had multiple occasions where the footprints from the previous map are still on there.
Well, you know what else?
And sometimes they're levitating too.
No, I found out that apparently, according to some people who shared some videos on when looking deeper inside the facility areas, the maze gets randomized.
Yeah.
That's a piece of shit move to do. That's something that needs to be fixed. I'm fine with literally everything else. You keep track of where you're going so that you're aware of your safety. But if you're constantly being trapped around and such, you might as well just be trapped in Skinamarink, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is every time you go to that planet, the map is randomized based on the selection of the facility. So certain facilities have the same selection to be based off of, and then others have a different set. There's the mansions on the more expensive ones. Everything is worth more on those mansion ones, though.
I still haven't explored those mansion ones yet.
Those
one of
ones
our
are
friends,
terrifying.
Yeah, one of our friends has found a way to cheat in basically infinite money into the game. So it's every time we play with them, there's nothing about money needed. I knew about the Obama one. I didn't know about the Biden one.
Something tells me that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Trump is a Karen. Trump is a Karen. What are you talking about?
Or a Kevin.
I feel like our Karen fits better. I'm good about it.
Well, a Karen. Well, a Kevin is a male Karen.
Yes, but I still say Karen would fit better with how bad Trump acts.
I guess.
I took my dad to like this game store like last weekend for his birthday, and I got myself a video game. And I didn't know this game existed. I got it for the PS2. It's a Shamu game. Like literally a game about the killer whale from SeaWorld.
Excuse me, what?
Yeah.
There's a video game called Shamu's Adventure. And I'm like, excuse me? I got it for $5.
Yep.
I'm like, I'm buying this. I don't have the console yet, but I'm getting it. Because how often do you see an orca-themed video game?
Something tells me you'll have to stream that one day.
If I could figure out how to stream it, then yeah. Because... and I think I want to wait until I get a new computer, because then I could have the issue with my mic fixed.
Fair enough.
I every time I hear Shamu, my brain immediately defaults to the freaking joke. Be gone, Satan! Hello, Shamu.
Okay, I got that, and then I had gotten like a game with prehistoric monsters in it. So it's like an undersea prehistoric monsters game. And then I got Happy Feet for the PS2, which still has the voucher in it for going to go see the movie when it came out.
I didn't even know there was a game of Happy Feet. How are you? Well, like unless it's like a DDR knockoff or something, what the fuck are you gonna make out of a Happy Feet game?
It's like an adventure game. Like you're traveling around the world as Mumble.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember seeing the Happy Feet game. I never actually played it.
I didn't know it
just like,
existed. I was walking around the store, and I look at the corner of my eye at the PS2 section, and I see Happy Feet, and I'm like, excuse me?
I really grab my Switch. I now want to play my Switch, or at least turn it on.
But yeah, I'm like, why are there so many weird games on the PS2? Why are there so many? Yeah, and then my dad looks at me weird. He's like, why are you getting games for the console you don't own yet? And I'm like, because.
Because why?
I'm just like, I'd rather get these games than look around for another game for a console that I already have, where I probably won't play them. Yeah, exactly, Cowboy. PS2 did last for over 12 years, yes.
It did. Like there were some there were a couple of sports games that came out of the 2010s while the PS2 was like at the end of its lifespan.
You're good, Crimson. You're good. You're good, Crimson. Don't worry about it.
I also remember, I think it was Persona 4, like that came out for the PS2, and that was 2008. The PS3 was already like in its heyday.
Yeah.
But also, like in the 90s, there were a couple of NES games, mostly based off of Disney titles. Oh, that's too bright. Let's.
Yeah, my dad still has his PS2, his PS3, and I'm like, Dad, who all in the house plays on the PS2? He's like, I'm like, exactly. Since you've gotten your PS4, you've been playing on the PS4 mostly. He's like, I still play on it. I'm like, no,
do you though?
Like, I can literally ask my stepbrother, and he will say, no, your dad has not been playing on it. If anything, my stepbrother and I are the ones that mostly played on the PS2 when I was there.
Shit.
The last game that came out was Pro Evolution Soccer 2014. Wow.
For Zelda Season, Zelda Ages, Wario Land 3.
Wario Land 3, I remember playing that game a lot.
I own it.
Oh, I own Wario Land 3 and 4. Yeah, I own Wario Land 3 and 4. I haven't played the first two yet.
I haven't even found the first two, and then I I knew that. No, I knew there were the first two. I didn't know there was a 4.
Yeah,
there was the Wario World game that came out for the GameCube. That was fun.
Well, the 4th one is on Game Boy Advance. It's a lot more linear. Yeah. Oh, and the character already learns the moves that you have already obtained from the previous title. That was the one thing that always annoyed me whenever it came to playing Wario Land 3. Like, I get it. It was supposed to reward the player for exploring. But you had to find certain items that, like, upgraded and gave you special abilities. Including swimming, which was, like... You couldn't swim at all unless you had, like, flippers or something. I'm like, really? Was that necessary?
Yeah.
Okay. The Out of the Woods and the Vast Plane. Yeah, I started playing Wario Land 3 the other night. I haven't gotten very far in it. I still haven't beaten it, even from when I originally was playing it.
Uh-huh.
But it's like, yeah, I played the shit out of it.
I used to, too. I only played Wario Land 3. I never played Wario Land 4, sadly. I will say this. Wario Land 4 doesn't have as much collectibles. It definitely has, like... It was, like, because it was on the GBA, it had a much bigger, like, gameplay performance compared to what Wario Land 3 had with its specs and everything. Like bigger graphics, so much more. It has a slightly 80s sound to it, so it feels nostalgic whenever I play it. Well, it's even more nostalgic now than it was before. But it had an interesting options of music. But yeah, I think that game was more of style over substance. But it's a lot more straightforward. All right. Brown, that's a brown, that's a purple, that's a light purple there, that's a brown, a very light brown, that's an orange, I hope to find a copy of Wario Land. Shake It, I heard it was good. I know that there's like other Wario Land, not Wario Land, but Wario titles. I just haven't got around to it. Like, when I was entering high school, I was just slowly fading out of, I slowly faded out of video games for a while. I started to, like, really get back into, like, gaming in my, like, mid-20s. Yeah.
I never stopped gaming, I'll be honest. The closest I got to doing that was when I just wasn't able to actually access the internet. Back when I was first starting at my job at Walmart. Obey Wario, destroy Mario.
Oh, you're talking about the Mario Land 2? Yeah, the Mario Land 2 commercial. Damn it.
Oh crap! So I don't want to know. Phone, why you do this to me?
Oh no.
Phone, I didn't want to add that to my list. No.
All right. What the hell? I know the main reason Wario hates Mario. It's because Wario gets no bitches. First of all, your Jordans are fake. Oop, there we go. Already close to finishing up this pile here. That's a green. Let's see. These are two variations of pink. I can get this one too. Damn it. And the hell was that? Are you playing Wario 3 right now?
Yeah. I'm surprised you're just noticing it.
Well, because we heard the sound.
Oh, Juke wants to join in the call. Hey.
That is fine.
Yeah.
Dang, nabbit.
Sorry about that. It took me a hot minute.
Catch on fire.
Oh god, I remember that. Wario can catch on fire and can burn to ashes and be back to normal. Okay.
Yep.
Well, do you know the name of Rosalie's pre-evolved form of the Pokemon game? My experience with Pokemon was like trying to describe it as like straight to the point as possible. Like to some extent I did phase out, and you know what? There we go. This is now empty. And I tossed that behind me.
Hey, Jude.
Nice. Hello.
But when it came, like, I kind of stopped playing Pokemon after like the 4th gen. But meaning to get back into it. I've been meaning to do more of Pokemon Shield, and then I just stopped playing. Just suddenly hit a brick wall.
Yeah. I find like good headphones that don't have a microphone that will interfere with my microphone that I have, please.
Survey says no, not allowed.
That's my problem. It's like my microphone on my headset is interfering with my microphone that I use a lot.
Would you give Gold Silver? I've been thinking about giving Gen 2 a go. I just haven't made the time yet. Because, like, when it comes to my highlight reels, I try to categorize them a little bit more with the games that I'm playing. So that way, because instead of just random numbers, the subtitles kind of give a hint because there's so many of them, and each title helps them stand out when making content.
Gen 2 is the best gen.
Gold and Silver?
Yes.
they've got some good stuff to them. That's definitely for sure.
The thing I remember most in Gen 2, like aside from the Pokemon, is that soundtrack-wise, one of them has like a Las Vegas-like sort of theme to it, and its radio is absolutely catchy to the ear.
Yeah.
Like, I would sing it out, but I don't want to make a fool out of myself. Alright, and that goes there. Whew. I'm a Gen 4 brat for life. But do these nuts fit in your mouth? God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Who cares if you make a fool out of yourself? Well, here's a better question. Aside from Dice, does anybody else remember playing Pokemon Gen 2? Because it seems like a lot of you are more knowledge of the recent titles of Pokemon than the previous titles of Pokemon.
I mean, I played the remakes of Gen 2 a lot.
Okay.
Which were okay. The only difference with those is that they didn't make a remake for some reason of Crystal, which I thought was stupid. They made it for Gold and Silver, but it's like, why didn't you make the remake of Crystal while you were at it?
Yeah. I played the original Silver, Gold, and Crystal. I still have them as well. God damn it.
My only experience with the Pokemon games are the ones for N64.
So Pokemon Stadium?
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon.
I have a stupid question.
Hey, we love stupid questions. Shoot away.
Looking at a but looking at a headset that has a retractable microphone that goes inside the headphone. If that's retracted in, it shouldn't conflict with my HyperX Quad microphone, right?
No, it shouldn't.
Because right now I have the Razer Cat headphones that need to have the USB port to plug into another USB port thing, as well as my microphone that I have. And when I'm streaming, it just
Fucking
literally
ads. Piss off.
It literally just decides to have a high pitched ringing
Found
noise,
it.
which has like, I guess issues.
Shuka?
Yeah.
Hold on for just a second. I don't know if my Discord can pick up the mic or not. I'm just going to play this out loud. Oh my god, the quality's terrible.
I can't hear anything.
Yep, I had a figure. Yeah, I don't know why Discord keeps doing that.
What are you trying to play?
Well, I'm about to link it. Give me a second.
Is it a song you worked on?
No, I was looking for a song from Pokemon, well, the chat in here, Discord just filters it out. It's from Pokemon, Gold and Silver. Radio Lucky. Actually, Juke, I don't have you as a stream. I'll DM it to you. Okay, I gotta find a faster way to do this. What's with the cold ones? I didn't open a cold one. But let me see if I can try to link it to the Twitch chat. Oh, I got another gift sub. Thank you for that.
Very nice.
Sounds so good. Could it be noise suppression? I guess. Let me go to my channel. Not now. I'm not asking for a ranking. I don't need that. Okay, now where the hell is the chat itself? About scheduled. There it is. And there you go. That's the one. Yeah, the speakers on this phone apparently, like, it's an iPhone, but there's something damaged on the speaker portion. Also, I still can't get over the fact that Apple ditched the headphone jack. That was stupid of them to do that.
They want you to spend more money.
Yeah. That's their interpretation of courage.
And their products are already friggin' overpriced as they are.
Yeah, exactly.
But yet, I'm still Apple's bitch.
A lot of us are. Because Apple also has, like, other, like, connected features, like family plans and such to stay in touch.
And Killers of the Flower Moon was actually done by Apple Studios.
Yikes.
What happened?
No, just what you said. Like, oh, if I have to watch Killers of the Flower Moon, I had to be even more of a bitch to Apple in order to watch it.
Yeah, Paramount was only a distributor.
So it's not on Paramount Plus.
Nope, it's only on Apple TV Plus.
Oh, kiss my ass, man.
Unless you want to purchase it from Fandango's website, which was previously Voodoo.
Yeah, I'm trying to be less of a bitch to Apple. Let's see. What makes me wonder...
Voodoo was Walmart, I believe.
Oh my god, Dice, don't jinx it like that. Oh my...
If the Nintendo Switch 2 will no longer have the headphone jack support.
Dude, do you know how many...
Nintendo will make their own official Switch headset that you have to buy.
They actually did make their own headset for the Game Boy Advanced SP. And no, that's not... I'm not joking. They literally did. I think I got some of you silent there.
No, I'm just trying to type something.
And I'm actually working on a song arrangement in FL Studios 20, but still, I still think that's
bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, how the fuck am I supposed to do this?
At least the SP had headphone jack. Yeah, it had their own particular headphone jacks. You plug it from the back of the handheld. I think.
Excuse me.
Actually, I still have an SP. Give me a second.
Yeah, I may like playing around with the soundboard from time to time, but I was basically stating the truth.
Okay, this thing is covered in dust. I gotta give it like a new shell and everything. But yeah, so I think that was the connector port for like playing multiplayer games. This one was designed literally to be plugged in for headsets or a charge adapter, one of the two.
I thought one of those outputs was for the Cube Link Advance, where you plug it into the Nintendo GameCube.
Oh, I'm guessing the battery's out on this thing. Yeah. Well,
I'm pretty sure one of those ports was for the Cube Link Advance.
Maybe. It had, like, I think some of those outlets are, like, for multi-purposes. There's been a couple of, like, stream ideas whenever I get the capture card to work correctly. That I wanted to do, like, I wanted to stream a couple of, like, GameCube games or Wii games. Something that would be fun with a couple of friends is,
Yeah.
It's with Zelda. I think it's called the Four Swords. You connect your Game Boy Advanced consoles to it.
More Swords Adventures.
Yeah.
I have that.
I still have yet to get the Game Boy Player, which is basically the Super Game Boy for the GameCube.
Well, good friggin' luck trying to find a cheap version because it is expensive everywhere you look.
I'm not surprised.
Are you talking about the thing that connects to the bottom of the GameCube to allow you to play the games from Game Boy Color? And
but in order to actually get it to work,
I actually had it.
In order to get it to work, you also have to have the disc to like put it in the drive.
Yeah, without the disc, it's pretty much a worthless accessory.
Yeah.
I don't remember if we still have that.
It's something that I've been kind of wanted to play again because I was surprised at how challenging it was. New Super Mario Brothers on the Wii. And I think I lost the audience for that. But then again, I've been watching the AI Presidents play that game, and it's hilarious to watch. But,
I'm not really sure, Shuka. Couldn't say. Sorry.
That's okay. I thought I would ask.
Is there a chance for you to play any of the Earthbound games? Ooh, as is, I already got started on playing Final Fantasy VI. Do you know how long RPGs take to play through?
I know that one will take you about 60 hours, depending on how much farming.
So Final Fantasy VI takes about 60 hours to play through?
Depending on how much farming and grinding you do.
Fair enough. Ah!
Okay, weird thing is now, looking at my Streamlabs to see what the microphone's doing again, it's not having that same issue again. Like, I don't know. I don't understand what's going on with my microphone. I don't. Because it's hard to find a headset that doesn't have the microphone attached to it, so I could use it. I don't know. Jedi, I literally tried everything. I don't understand what's going on anymore with my stuff.
Did you try turning the mic on and off again? Oh, I remember that. That's like the oldest trick in the book, turning something off and on, or unplugging something and plugging it back in. In fact, South Park kind of satirized that when, in an episode of South Park,
that was all out.
Yeah, and it was all out, and Kyle just went to the back of the modem and just like unplugged it for a few seconds, unplugged it back in, and peace was restored.
Yeah, like the problem that I was having with my stream before, it happened yesterday and happened today when I was trying to stream a certain game with my microphone plugged in and my headset plugged into USB, because they're both USB, my microphone and headset. The issue that I was getting, and Stick can tell you this, my microphone quality on stream was sounding like sounded like my microphone got thrown into a washer.
That's so toxic, but it.
Yeah. So it was like giving a high-pitched ringing noise throughout my entire stream that I was playing.
Yeah.
And I've tried unplugging and plugging it back in. It does the same thing.
And the thing is the feedback ends up doing it for both in the stream as well as
Discord.
In the Discord.
But when I'm not streaming, it doesn't do it. So it's like, yeah. So I'm like trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. Am I not supposed to have a USB headset? Like, what the heck?
I hate these things so much.
Yeah. And last of that.
Yeah, that's what I've been going through for the past 2 days with my situation with my microphone.
Okay. Let's start off with the green, because that's the one that came first.
Oh, well, now you tell me that, Dice, after I've got this headset.
And the variations of green are now taken care of. Next up are the blues. Will we get to see you tackle a Nuzlocke? No! Not a big fan of that concept. I'm just not remembering because there are times when people would ask me things that I would say immediately no to. That comic strip. Hey, Golden, you want to play Mario Party game? Ah!
Oh, yes, I remember that.
I gotta get a hold of that artist and see if we can, like, sort out a deal to get
Lavender
that color.
Rain?
Yeah, Lavender Rain. Go ahead.
She's actually in need of some commission, so she would be more than happy to tackle that for you.
Okay,
For a
well,
good price.
yeah, currently I don't have, like, I'm stripped on cash, but at some point, like, I still gotta file my taxes. Like, once I get that taken care of, I can see if I can, talk to her and see.
You gotta do your duty to Uncle Sam.
Yep, Uncle Sam.
I mean, it might work. I don't know.
Because when I looked at the picture of this headset, it looked like it wasn't USB. Like, it looked like it had the option for the audio jack thing.
Yeah, it's showing an audio jack in the thing, so I don't know.
Why do I imagine this gold scenario happening? Suggests called and I hiss. I think you're giving Juke ideas, but I mentioned it in the server. I want to do a comic dub of that short thing, but I would just have like the character's expression of like absolute despair, like be zoomed in, while like something like Platoon starts playing in the background. Dacia for strings. Like, showing off the PTSD and everything.
Hey, Golden, want to play a Mario Party game?
Da, 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 da. This game is fucking ridiculous! It's like all the flashbacks. I need that small bag of clear beads in order to get that taken care of.
The yellow beads almost look like corn, apparently. According to one person.
A cowboy engineer says, better it be Mario Party than its copycat games like Crash Bash or Sonic Shuffle.
Okay, Crash Bash was pretty fun.
The yellow beads look like corn. Yeah, they did.
The pink ones look like a bright red.
There's like a variation in there.
But then again, I am partially colorblind, so it's hard to tell.
Oh no.
Next, want to play Super Mario Maker? I still have yet to check that out. Yeah, the next time I do one of these Perler Bead arrangements, I'm just going to go through each of the colors. It's going to make things a hell of a lot easier now.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, how many bags are there? Let's see. Got 3 in my hand. And 5, 6, yeah, there's 6 bags. Yeah.
Sandwich bags are the best for sorting.
Yep. What kind of art is this, just out of curiosity? Mango de Bean. Basically, I was just sorting out Perler beads. Once I've done sorting them out, I'm going to get started on working on a couple of Perler bead projects.
You should make your pony as a perler bead.
Maybe. Like something I plan to do is make certain kind of experiment with making certain products. Perler beads is one of them, but also make like kind of based off of like old games, because like there's a bit of a there's an audience for like retro gaming, and I'm always drawing a blank. I'm always hesitating here. And, some people are interested in buying those things. And ads are playing. Fucking wonderful.
No, ads, how dare you?
Yep. 3 people got hit with ads. Derek, Magical Star, and Reality Check. And something I would like to learn at one point is making products with leather. Like a leather textbook or a leather bag.
Funny thing is, my grandma knows how to do the leather craft stuff.
There's been some other like product ideas. I still have what's it called? Teespring, where I make like custom shirts. I plan to make more custom shirts. I got a couple of ideas that have been just sitting on the back burner. I've yet to get it off the ground. I still have to hold on to these for like one more stream to sort out the colors.
I was looking at your Teespring recently. I might try to get something off it.
Well, you don't have to do it right now. It's leather. Isn't that difficult and uses expensive? Yeah, it does. That's why I haven't started on it, and that's why it's been sitting on the back burner. There's been too many ideas that have been sitting in my head. But yeah, by this point, like I might as well just like call it a stream.
Yeah.
Got a Starman one. Yeah, I plan to do Perler Bead designs based off like old sprites. Like everybody does it, but I also want to look for certain ones that are the most popular or the most like, or some that I think are underrated and kind of deserve a little bit of spotlight, you know. Yeah, like after, like I can kind of work on this after BabsCon. Like after sorting out all the Perler beads, I can ask you guys what kind of projects you would want and stuff like that. And
Someone's like Yoshi.
like Yoshi, yeah. As in like Yoshi's Island Yoshi.
I think this means Yoshi in general.
You know, that's fair. All right, so yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just wrap it all up. Thank you guys for sticking around. And yeah, I'm going to do like one more of these where I'm sorting out like the individual colors now. Because it's going to be a lot easier. I'll probably get it done in like one stream sometime after BabsCon. I know that this is going to be archived. No, I'm going to like have it up tomorrow. But yeah, sometime after BabsCon. We'll see how things go from there. So I'll catch you guys in the later half.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.